So.
Ready for it? Township of Edison Zoning Board of Adjustment special meeting of June 24th, 2025 is now in session. Adequate notice of this meeting as required by the Open Public Meetings Act of 1975 has been provided by the annual notice published in the Home News and Tribune on December 13th, 2024, and is posted in the main lobby of the municipal complex on December 18th, 2024. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Mr. Rubenstein?
Here.
Mr. Ayotte?
Here.
Mr. Cerrito?
Here.
Mr. Schneider?
Here.
Mr. DeVay?
Here.
Vice Chair O'Gorman?
Here.
And Chairman Kumba?
Here.
Thank you.
Madam Secretary, minutes for consideration.
Minutes for approval, June 17th, 2025.
What's the board's pleasure?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion made by Vice Chairman O'Gorman, second by Mr. Cerrito. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cerrito?
Yes on the motion.
Mr. DeVay?
Yes on the motion.
Vice Chair O'Gorman?
Yes on the motion.
And Chairman Kumba?
Yes on the motion.
Thank you.
Okay, we have one notice for this evening, Z17, 2025, Suresh and Darshna Modi at 152 Lund Avenue. Will not be heard this evening. It is improperly noticed, so renotice is required. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special meeting in the Township of Edison Zoning Board of Adjustment. The board is composed of Edison Township residents appointed by the municipal council who volunteer their time and service to the board. The municipal land use law requires that members successfully complete a land use training course administered by the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs. This board also holds in-house training conducted by our board professionals. The zoning board abides by the provision of the municipal land use law in addition to our board's bylaws. The zoning board is a quasi-judicial land use board which differs from the township planning board. Under the municipal land use law, board members are required to be impartial and are not allowed to discuss any case prior to being considered at a hearing. All applicants will have the opportunity to present their case before the board, along with the opportunity for board members and board professionals to question the applicant and their witnesses. At the conclusion of the applicant's presentation of their case, the case will open to the public. Residents within 200 feet of subject property will be heard, followed by residents from outside of 200 feet. All residents will be sworn in, they'll provide their name and address, and they'll be given 6 minutes to comment on the application being considered without the opportunity for a rebuttal. Residents may ask questions of the applicant's professionals, and board professionals. The board requests that these questions are asked prior to any commentary being made on the application. Once commentary begins, the resident's timer will begin. The applicant would be allowed the opportunity for cross-examination of their witnesses. Under the law, the chair is allowed to stop any commentary which is repetitive or an attempt to filibuster the board. Further, the chair is allowed to stop any commentary that is irrelevant to the case or prohibited from the board's consideration. Once public portion is closed, all public comments are ended unless new testimony is presented by the applicant. Following the closure of the public portion, the applicant will have the right of summation on their application. Following summation, the case will go to the board for a decision. This procedure has been followed by the board and is similar to the procedures followed by boards of adjustment statewide. The municipal land use law requires the board to engage in a balancing act and is not required to strictly apply township ordinances, zoning plan, or master plan. As a board of adjustment, variances are granted when appropriately necessary, following all legal considerations. As has been the case with prior boards, this board will see where we're at if we are still in session around 10:30 p.m. Hope that is not the case this evening. I ask that all applicants, professionals, and residents show respect to each other and be civil throughout all proceedings. I ask that you withhold applause, booing, or interrupting anyone while they are speaking. The chair will not tolerate any outbursts by applicants, professionals, or the public. Further, since most cases are being recorded by a court reporter, I ask that speakers do not speak over one another. Madam Secretary, first case on the agenda, please.
Case number Z9, 2025, Sam Basivo Gangula at 665 Denver Boulevard. Applicant is seeking bulk variances to construct an addition and add a level to the existing single-family dwelling. The following standards have not been met. Minimum one side yard required is 10 feet, proposed is 6.6 feet. Combined side yard setback required is 25 feet, proposed is 16.6 feet. Minimum lot width required is 85 feet, proposed is 60 feet. Affected property is located in the RBB zone, designated as block number 497, lot number 52 on the Edison Township tax map. All noticing paperwork is in order.
Good evening, Mr. Shire.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Bernard Shire, with the firm of Convery, and Shire, representing the applicant, Mr. and Mrs. Gangula, with reference to their property located at 665 Denver Boulevard in Edison in the RBB zone. Presently, it is a vacant house. The proposal is to put a new addition on the house with more living space. The family is 4 people. They have 2 daughters, 15 and 21, who need their own rooms. And what we're proposing is to add a second floor to the home. At the request of the board, after the first hearing, what we've done is eliminated one of the variances where we now we're not changing the existing side yard, and we are keeping one side yard at 10 feet, which complies. That was what the board requested. The other violations are existing. It's an extremely narrow lot, so it is obviously difficult to add on to an existing house, but the lot is extremely deep. It is 308 feet deep. So this addition will not really have any effect on any neighboring properties or the neighborhood, and in fact is going to improve the aesthetics existing and provide living space for the family. Unless there are any preliminary questions regarding the revised plan, I have our planner, Mr. Fletcher, available to testify to add to his prior testimony.
Mr. Shire, can you just remind me as to what you were at, the original side yard setback?
At the original, one side yard was approximately 6 feet. We were going to reduce that. We are now proposing that it remain the same, and we are on the 11-foot side yard, we're changing that by 1 foot to 10 feet.
Okay. Does the board have any other questions, Mr. Shire?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Davi?
So the existing foundation remains, or you're getting rid of the foundation?
I'm sorry?
The current house, you're demoing the current house, correct?
Sir, you're gonna have to be sworn. If you're gonna speak, you're gonna have to be
He's
sworn.
already been sworn, I believe.
It's a new evening. He's gonna have to be sworn.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Sambashiva Gangula. I'm a resident of Edison last 11 years.
But we have to swear you in first, all right? Stand up for a second. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Okay, thank you.
So I'm resident of Edison last 11 years. So I current existing home, I don't have place. So I have bought this house to, extend the home, to rebuild the home to my 4-member family. The house currently is about just only 1,200 square feet. I'm extending the back and adding a second floor.
So the current house still remains on the same foundation?
Yeah, just very.
And you are just extending it and putting a second floor?
Yeah, extending the back and.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, you may proceed.
Right, Mr. Fletcher?
Mr. Fletcher? Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Mr. Fletcher, you're a licensed...
Hang on, Mr. Shire. You're in a hurry tonight. Mr. Fletcher, you've appeared before us recently. If you just give the board the summary of your qualifications and background, please.
Certainly. I'm a graduate of University of Toronto with a Bachelor of Applied Science. I'm the principal of Fletcher Engineering. I'm a licensed professional planner and have been for approximately 32 years. I've testified in front of this board and planning board and numerous other towns within Middlesex, Union, Monmouth counties.
And your planning license is current and in good standing?
My planner's license is current and in good standing, yes.
You may proceed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Fletcher, you testified previously in this matter as to the reasons why these variances could be granted. In this situation, we've actually decreased the violation. Is that correct?
Yes, we originally were asking for an existing side yard variance on the right side, but also a proposed, I think it was 5.4 feet on the left side. We have removed that requested variance on the left, and we are now proposing that to be a conforming 10-foot side yard. We still are looking for the combined side yards, which I believe is 25 is required in the zone. We are at 16.06. The other variance that is necessary is minimum lot width. The RBB zone requires an 85-foot lot width. We have an existing condition of 60 feet. I believe these variances can be granted under the C1 criteria, which is a hardship. Clearly, it would be a hardship to the owner to have to move the house to comply with the 10-foot side yard. And there's no available land to make the property conforming. I see no detriment to the public good. I see only benefits, a new looking home that will be an asset, all new mechanicals, electrical. It would be brought up to the current standards that code required. And I see no detriment to the master plan or the zone plan.
And this lot is extremely deep. It's 3 times the required lot width in the zone, correct?
3 times the depth, yes. The total
So
area
it's-
is,
It's just narrow, but extremely deep, and all other requirements, bulk requirements, are well within the limits set by the town.
that's correct. We're well under on lot coverage, FAR requirements, total impervious coverage. Just the, as I mentioned, the lot width and the combined side yard and the single existing side yard on the right side.
I have no other questions of Mr. Fletcher.
Before I go to the board, I just want the record to reflect that Mr. Chabra has arrived.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Dave?
so I'm looking at the drawing A001 on the architectural. Right. So the testimony was there from previous gentleman that the existing house remains. I see here that you have a full basement, brand new. So what are you guys keeping as the existing house?
Here's the right side of the building. The basement floor, I think, is being retained.
The page says existing walls to be removed, patch as required. And I can see that everything is now excavated, where your old house is there as well, correct?
It would be excavated where it's not already a basement.
Same goes for the first floor as well. You see that all the walls, everything is new.
It appears so. I'm not the architect.
If I may, Chairman,
Yes, Mr. Ayotte.
is this going to be a new home?
Sir, you're going to have to approach and be on microphone.
So the plan, we're keeping the right side of the home as is, right side of the foundation, right side of the wall. And then when the left side, we're just adding a feet to keep the garage. Just we're adding 1 feet on the left and then going back. Basement is almost, we keep extending only about 30 feet. How much? We're extending on the back side. On the left-hand side of the basement is not excavated on the cross mark. On the front is a garage where it is not excavated. Only right on the back side, we are extending on the right side.
So you have a current basement on a current house?
Yes.
And you are keeping that basement intact?
Intact because.
And then you are extending the basement?
Yeah, but part of it, right? I'm extending back
Okay.
only half of the house back.
And what are you keeping on the first floor as of the house? What are you keeping?
Yeah, we're keeping the right side of the wall.
Just one wall you are keeping, rest of the house is coming off?
Yeah, some walls are coming up. Couple of walls will keep in, and then left-hand side also, we are keeping the basement walls.
So do we have to keep the current
Well, he's
set?
here before us today, so, for the setbacks, so,
I know.
so the question is he removing more than 50% of the existing structure, correct? Okay. So if you move more than 50% of the existing structure, the home would have to comply with current standards for the RBB zone, which would mean you would be required to have a 25-foot yard setback, which
Mr. Ayotte, if you just bring the microphone closer to you. Thank you, appreciate it.
which would mean that you would need to have a 25 combined side yard setback if you remove more than 50% of the existing structure.
I'm not removing the existing structure. I'm keeping only in order to keep the garage. It doesn't have a garage. That's why I had to remove some of the existing walls.
Is the garage attached?
There's no garage for the existing home.
There's no garage for the existing home? Okay. Okay. You're putting in a garage?
Yeah, I'm putting in a garage, yes. In order to keep the garage, I need to close the existing basement. Part of the basement, I'm extending and same thing to the back.
Okay, so do you understand what my statement that you
Yes.
cannot remove more than 50% of the structure?
Yes,
Okay.
All right, so you're going to keep the 50% of the structure of the old house?
yes.
Okay, I certainly understand your concern about this being a long, deep lot and narrow lot, and you want to keep the existing setbacks, but you need to keep the 50% of the foundation there to just...
I'm keeping the foundation, the front, I'll keep the foundation. I'm keeping the foundation on the right, and then there's a one U shape, that's existing foundation.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Davy. Any other questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman?
so on the right-hand side, from the structure to the property line, is that going to remain 6 feet?
Yeah, it remains 6 feet, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none. Ms. Shar?
That's the applicant's case. I think we've done what the board felt should be done with the application. Obviously, it's an extremely deep but narrow lot, and I think we've done the best that can be done to improve it to standards that the town would be happy with.
Thank you. All right, so we'll now go out to the public. Anyone within 200 feet of subject site wanting to be heard, if you are within 200 feet, you received the notice via certified mail? Ma'am? Just pull the microphone.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Okay.
Click it on.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Now, if you just please state your name and your address, please.
Christy Fan, 661 Denver Boulevard. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I live at 661 Denver Boulevard, the property left of 665 Denver. And so I'm born and raised in Edison, New Jersey, went to J.P. Stevens High School, am now looking to have my own family in Edison. And so I just want to clarify that there will be the minimum side yard setback met for the distance between the two houses. Is that correct?
Yes,
You will
yes.
have 10 feet?
Yes, on 61 side, there's 10 feet, yes.
Okay, I just want us to be thoughtful because I know the existing lot is very narrow and very deep, as we've talked about. And currently there is a driveway next to the current structure that gives us that bit of distance between the houses. So I just want us to be thoughtful about how close they really are in the expansion of the house, just because it's not beneficial for either of us to have our homes too close to each other. So that is just the one confirmation I'd like to have. The second piece is we've seen a lot of houses built on Denver Boulevard. And so what we've seen is some of the constructions are on elevated surfaces, and then the rainwater run off into neighboring properties. So I'd just like to request a proper drainage plan for 661 Denver and 665, just to ensure that that rainwater doesn't have any impact or damages to our property as well during the construction.
Mr. Ayotte?
Yeah, yes.
This would go through an engineering review if so approved?
I'm sorry, sir?
Department of Engineering would review this
Yes.
if so approved? Okay, thank you. That's the resident's question. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman?
I have a question.
Ma'am, if you could just come back.
So looking at the house, you live on the left side?
Correct.
Okay, and that's,
Okay.
all right, so now I have a question for them. That's going to stay 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet, yes.
Okay. Did they answer, did you get all your questions answered?
Yeah, I just, again, want to call out, there is a very small space between the houses today. The houses of when these were built are not to like the standard of today. So just making sure that we have proper distance, and then, again, like the drainage piece, because again, they're so close to each other.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate it.
Thank
Is there anyone else within 200 feet of subject site wanting to be heard?
Chairman?
Mr. Ayotte?
So just to clarify, one side yard will be 10 feet, and the other side yard.
Can we just, let me just close, well, actually, I'll close the public portion and then we'll go.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Is there anyone else within 200 feet of the subject site wanting to be heard? Anyone outside of 200 feet? Seeing none, can I get a motion to close the public portion?
Motion to close.
Second. Motion made by Vice Chairman O'Gorman, second by Mr. Cerrito. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Public portion is now closed. Mr. Ayotte.
So to clarify, one side yard will be 10 feet, and the other side yard will be 6.5 feet, correct?
Right.
Okay. So we're going to have a total combined side yard of 16.5 feet.
Right.
Okay. I just want to clarify that
Okay,
for the public.
thank you. All right, so now go to the board.
All right, Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Dave?
I make a motion to approve this application. The applicant has agreed to keep the existing current 50% of the structure to hold the current non-compliant setbacks. Applicant will comply with the engineer's report. This is a de minimis request. It is not detriment to the neighborhood. It would enhance the neighborhood, and it's not out of character with the neighborhood.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Dave, second by Mr. Cerrito. Roll call, please.
Mr. Chabra?
Yes to the motion.
Mr. Cerrito?
Yes on the motion.
Mr. Schneider?
Yes to the motion.
Mr. DeVay?
Yes to the motion.
Vice Chair O'Gorman?
Motion.
And Chairman Kumba?
No on the motion. This case is approved. Madam Secretary, any other business come before the board this evening?
Oops, that'll be all this evening.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Schneider, second by Mr. Cerrito. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Board stands adjourned. Thank you.
Very much. Good to see
Oh,
you.
you're the best.